So, landlords and tenants' rights. Now, we have two names, Mike's apostrophe S, some apostrophe S, cell phones, because both of them each owns a cell phone. Okay? Then, when names express combined ownership, meaning there is one thing in common, both own this particular thing. So, where do we use the apostrophe? Like, the husband and wife own a business. Both of them are owners of the business. Now, when you describe the business, we'll say the husband and wife's business. Only the second bears the apostrophe. Okay? Now, again, my aunt and uncle own a house. It is a common property. So when we speak of names of organizations, we may or may not use apostrophe to show ownership. For instance, we say Sunrise Homeowners Association. No need for apostrophe. We have Government Teachers Retirement System. No need for apostrophe. Now we say some institutions are owned by saints. So we have Santo Tomas University. But there is no need for us to put apostrophe after Thomas. No need. Now let's go to solutions to the difficulties we have with regards to proper nouns, possession of proper nouns. So, let's take, for instance, names of persons, singular nouns. The name is Jones, ending in S. Mrs. Jones. There are two types of showing possession, traditional and popular. When we say traditional, we say Jones, apostrophe S. This time, you have to read it by sounding an extra syllable, Joneses. Again, Jones, Mr. Jones, Jones. Traditional is Joneses. We add apostrophe S and this becomes an extra syllable. We have to say it, Joneses, with apostrophe. And the popular way of showing possession is just by apostrophe after the S. Mr. Jones. And the plural of Jones, since it ends in an S, we have to add ES. And we say the Joneses. We're referring now to the family, the Joneses. Okay? The second, Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis ends in S. Traditional way of showing possession is apostrophe S. So we say, Mr. Davises. Mr. Davises. S, apostrophe S. You have to read the extra syllable. Then, Mr. The popular one is just an apostrophe. Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, apostrophe. And when we speak of the family, we say the Davises. The Davises. Again, Davis ends in S. You add another ES. The ES is pronounced IZ. Davises. The Davises. What about Lopez? Mr. Lopez. Traditional, Lopez, Z, apostrophe S. And you have to read, pronounce the extra syllable, the Lopezes. The Lopezes. And the possession, according to the popular method, you just add the apostrophe. Lopez, apostrophe. Then, you are referring again to the plural form. You say the family of the Lopezes. You say Lopezes. Lopezes. Z, E-S. The E-S is pronounced as I say. The Lopezes. And we say Mr. Horowitz. Harwich ends in zay. Traditional, Harwich, zay, apostrophe s, and you read it as Harwiches, Harwiches. And the popular way is Harwich, just an apostrophe after zay. That's the popular one. And we have the family again. We refer to them as the Harwiches, the Harwiches. What about Max Chicken? It ends in an X. Now, the traditional way of showing possession is Max's chicken. Max's. X apostrophe S, you read it as Max's. But when you want to use again the popular way, Max, M-A-X apostrophe. Max Chicken. And you're referring again to the many establishments named the Max's Chicken. So we say Max's, X-E-S, Max's. Okay, let's just try to read it back. So these are difficult proper nouns, and we're going to show possession for this. So we have singular noun, Mrs. Jones, traditional, Mrs. Joneses, popular, Mrs. Jones, and the plural, the Joneses, the Davis, Mr. Davis, Mr. Davises, Mr. Davis, with a popular, and the family, the Davises, Mr. Lopez, Mr. Lopez's, Mr. Lopez, only the apostrophe, the popular one, and the Lopez's, the Harwich, the Harwiches, the Harwich apostrophe, the family, the Harwiches, Max Chicken, Max's, traditional, and Max, only the apostrophe, and Max's Chicken. I hope confusion has been cleared out, and we'll come out with more fluent, more accurate, more confident way of showing possessions. If you learned something from this lesson, please like, subscribe, and share this channel. Thank you for watching.